Here's a fact, non-Western countries cannot be imperialist. Are we a joke to you? Canada on their way to show off their newly independent foreign policy in World War II. They declared war on Germany before Britain asked them to, and declared war on Japan 3 hours before the USA did. The forensic pathologists doing Elvis Presley's autopsy finding 4 months worth of feces in his oversized clogged colon. Elvis moves his hips whilst singing about shoes. Horny teenagers. Types of headaches: migraine, hypertension, stress. Hearing a France surrender joke for the 2,949,494,942nd time. Merchant ships travel to countries across Europe in a groundbreaking new trading system. The Black Death. Ancient historians when asked what their sources. My sources, that I made it the F up. Italian soldiers after being told they have to fight another battle for the Isonzo River. If I had nickel for every French king that died after bumping his head against a door frame, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird it's happened twice. American prison. French prison. Swiss prison. British prison. Thinking every 1 out of 3 died in every place of living. Realizing it's the average and whole villages, towns, and cities lost their populations. Norse. Celts. Having one of the most badass mythologies in the world, but never writing any of it down. The Polish guy sleeping peacefully after designing the wings for the Polish cavalry, knowing that the Poles would still simp for them centuries later. POV. You're a soldier in 1918 and your commanding officer ordered you over the top. Hannibal crossing the Alps with an entire army including elephants. Rome. It's not possible. Hannibal. Not probably. A summary of every invasion of Russia from the Russian perspective. They had us in the first half, not gonna lie. Did you just invade us? Yes, but who cares, since you aren't even going to fight for those islands. You aren't going to fight for those islands, right? July 4th, 1776. British, just saying you're independent doesn't make it sure. Thomas Jefferson. I didn't say it, I declared it. Colonial powers. We are going to adapt your ideas. For science right. For science right. NASA scientists in 1990, after finding out they spent $4.7 billion on a space telescope that it only takes blurry ass pictures because it wasn't assembled correctly. British expeditionary forces in the Victorian era when they come across some floofy doggos whilst raiding the old summer palace in Beijing. If you can't stop Christians from causing trouble in the empire, just become Christian. Successful generals before being executed for treason. Emperors love it when you can show them you're better than they are at something they love. Mao Zedong. Behold, the great leap forward. Are you sure this is going to ensure sufficient food supply? Food supply? Austria. Everyone crapping on Germany for starting 2 world wars. If you ever had a bad day, remember that this dude made a banger of an anthem for his country, but then his country fell apart 4 months after the anthem got adopted. Disney. What inspired you to throw animals off a cliff and film it? Hello, I like money. The Czechs when they realized that they're not invited to the Munich argument. 1938. Colorized. Germany and Italy, France and Great Britain. Czechoslovakia. Where my representation. Time traveler. Hey, what year is this? Soldier. It's 1960. In the middle of the Great War. Time traveler. Oh, you mean World War I. Soldier. What war what now? NASA begging the government for more funding after the Apollo 11 landing, because nobody gives a crap about the space race anymore. Spain and Portugal make huge empires spanning the globe. Britain and France. Christians when trying to make their religion more palatable to pagans by incorporating aspects of pagan religions into Easter. Can I offer you a nice egg in this trying time?